So much needs to change here. We need to focus our attention now as well on what is our humanity going to look like in the future. So say that they succeed and life returns to how it was before all of these mandates were installed. We would still be living in the same system of control that has always been there. Every child born can look at the world and say that they want to change it because they can see that something is wrong. Where is that spark gone within you? Our society isn't governed by the force of love. Our society isn't governed by compassion and thankfulness. Our society is governed by fear, because those that are in control do not want to release control. So they use every method possible to sustain your consciousness in the place of fear. Is that what you want for yourself? If you don't understand what I'm talking about, then ask some questions. Don't just say I'm crazy. Don't just say I don't make sense. Ask some questions about it. The entire purpose of any of these videos is to create discourse between us, between anybody who is willing to help further the development of our earth. Do you not think that it's a problem that corporations are destroying our air, food, and water, pumping chemicals into it? Do you not think that it's a little strange that we have to go into the grocery store and for vegetables there's an organic section and an inorganic section? Don't you find that strange? Don't you think that we should be eating natural fruits, natural foods, instead of these chemically processed so-called foods? Don't you think that's a little strange? Don't you think it's a little strange that almost pretty much all of the water systems that we have to filter our water pump chemicals into our water that poison us, that dehydrate us? Search up the statistics for adults going to the hospital because of dehydration. Research what the average length of life for the individual is supposed to be. Don't you think that it's a little strange how every ailment that a human can experience can be, I don't want to use the word, can be healed through natural ways, through natural medicines? Do you not know that each plant in the world has its own healing properties? Why is it that the medical system is the way that it is? Why is it that they only treat the symptom? And the drug that they give you, and make no mistake, they are drugs. Why is it that what they give you, Tylenol for example, if you have a headache, you have the symptoms of soreness over here in your head. So you go to the store and you take a Tylenol. You ever read the side effects of Tylenol? Kidney failure? Death? They're trying to treat a symptom, but they might kill you in the process. If you were to go and eat an entire ginger root, you think you'll die? If you were to go and eat an entire bottle of Tylenol pills, you will die. Why is it that society is the way that it is, people? We must view this convoy not just as what it is over there for what they want it to be, but as something that we can use, something that we can pull off the momentum for to create greater change in this world. The people are showing their power. The people are showing their unity. They're tired of corruption. Are you not tired of corruption? If I was to ask you 3 years ago if you thought your government was the save-all, be-end, or be-all, end-all, would you have agreed? If I would have said, do you think your government's corrupt, would you have agreed? So what are we going to do about this? How are we going to change the world for the better? How are we going to bring people clean water? We can, so easily. The world has builders. The world produces scientists, not because of the educational system, but because of what you're fascinated with as a child.